Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Spiggs Gaming on YouTube, and tonight I'm going to be playing some Nancy Drew, The Secret of Shadow Ranch. Hang on, I'm having... There we go. For some reason it's weird going through here for me. It's down low. Christy, glad you can make it to the stream! Merry Christmas, everybody! Okay, new game.
Welcome to my latest case, The Secret of Shadow Ranch.
This is one of my favorite games.
Choose junior or senior detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose gameplay overview.
Oh, I don't need any help at this game. Okay, I'm gonna shove my keyboard off to the side. I have my little cat I just had a total brain fart. My little cat notepad.
Dear Hannah, well, I made it to Shadow Ranch, but I'm afraid all is not well. The Raleighs, the people who own the ranch, have been called away on some kind of emergency. They had Dave Gregory, he's their foreman,
How does
pick me
everything
up at
sound?
the airport. He gave me a phone number, told me to call the Raleighs at that number as soon as I got settled in, and refused to tell me anything else. In fact, he barely said 2 words to me the whole ride to the ranch. What's worse, Bess and George aren't here yet, which is very strange, because even though we had to take different flights, we figured we'd get into Phoenix at about the same time. Being here without them feels odd.
Well, yeah.
After all, the Raleighs are their aunt and uncle, not mine. I wouldn't even be here if Bess and George hadn't begged them to invite me out to the ranch for 2 weeks, too.
Thank you.
Until about 3 months ago, the Raleighs owned a clothing store. Bess said it was always their dream to sell the store and buy a cattle ranch. I hope
That's
they're okay,
best what?
But frankly, as beautiful as Shadow Ranch is, I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this place. Love, Nancy.
The whole, like, atmosphere with this game is just amazing, and I love it. Right, though? I mean, it's been a long time since I've played this, so I might definitely need some help.
Frances Humber. Wonder who she was.
Can you, like, turn on the... You can.
Surrounding areas will be hot and dry today, with temperatures expected to reach the mid-90s by 5 this afternoon. After that, temperatures will begin to...
What's that say? Still fixing up front porch, use back door. I like how that's basically just how, like, the developers is like, yeah, we're not gonna make the front door. We're not gonna make the front. Yeah, this is really loud in my ears. It's like the music is loud, but the voices aren't. Charlena Purcell. Like wind through my heart. That is a, you know, cliche romance book if I ever saw one. Oh my gosh. To bet, Charlena. Oh my gosh. Anything here? I don't see my magnifying glass lighting up, so must be nothing. Oh! City Slicker's Guide to Ranch Horses, Book 2. But, like, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, though, that the fact that the questions that, oh. It's not, it's text. There we go. That text asks you, you know, I have those down to, down to a T. Like, I know all the questions. I can answer every single one of them. And I don't know why I can. Like, I guess I just memorized them really well, but it's just, like, shocking to me that I have no problem whatsoever with remembering them. King, glad you make it to the stream. Sorry if I sound a little funny. I'm trying to get over being sick. I'm better. I just have, like, sinuses and stuff like that still. So, Man, I need some coffee or something. I want to make sure that the game understands. Yes, I'm looking at all the books to make sure. I don't want this to, like, you know, mess up on me. How bad would that be?
Something goes here.
I'd say it does. Hang on, I'm gonna game setup.
Dear Hannah, well,
Music.
Ranch, but I'm afraid all is not
No.
well. The Raleighs, the people
There.
who own the ranch, have been.
Oh no, not exit game, dummy. Jeez. Continue game. There we go. I feel like that did nothing. I wanted to turn the music down a tiny bit. Like, I don't mind the music, I just want it down some. So I recorded some Resident Evil 4 remake for the VR, for the PlayStation VR. And I did the Krauser boss fight today. And I feel like the Krauser boss fight between the original RE4 in VR and RE4 remake in VR, I feel like the original was way more scary than the remake was. Not saying that the remake isn't scary, but let me just say that in the original, you had to go to like 2 different points on this map to go on like these little artifacts to get the doors open. All while knowing, hey, Krauser's right behind you and he's running after you. Like you could turn around and he's just running at you. That was scary to me. But like I said, though, that doesn't mean that the remake in VR wasn't scary either. It was definitely scary. I screamed like twice. Like at one point.
Hello, Mrs. Raleigh. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy, are you at the ranch?
Yes, and I'm a little concerned that you're not.
Like at one point, Krauser, like, you know, being like infected and stuff like that, like zooms to me to hit me. If you watch closely, you see my VR headset actually shakes. Like my whole head shook because I was like jump back because I wasn't expecting him to suddenly come at me that fast. So I like it was so funny because like you see my hand shake because I pull up to have a gun to shoot him, and you see my hand shaking, but then also like my headset starts to like really shake, and it was so funny. I screamed so high pitched that my mic muted it. Like it peaked, like the sound levels peaked too much because I screamed so much. It was bad.
Is everything all right?
Oh, everything's fine. I mean, it is now. It wasn't last night, of course.
Everything would have been fine last night if you hadn't made such a fuss.
How could I not make a fuss? There was a rattlesnake in our bedroom, for Pete's sake.
I feel like I mentioned this before, that in the Secret of Shadow Ranch book, Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed were actually, they're there, if memory serves, they're there through the entire book, except being gone like maybe once or twice briefly, but they were there through the whole book. And but I want to say that they did have a rattlesnake issue in the book, but Nancy was there, if I can recall, and it was like pretty like stinking scary. I'm gonna say it was Nancy who actually got the snake out of the house, or at least caught it.
Did you say rattlesnake?
I told Ed to leave it alone and let one of the hands get it out of there, but no, Ed started poking at it with my yardstick, and all of a sudden it leapt up and bit him.
Well, how do you think a snake is gonna react when you start poking at it with a yardstick? Ooh, there's a snake in there. I know. The first thing I'm gonna do, get a yardstick and start poking it. Jeez.
Where?
In the bedroom, dear. I could have sworn I mentioned that.
No, Mrs. Riley.
Exactly,
I mean,
right?
where did it bite him? On his arm? On his leg?
Oh, on his arm, just below the elbow. Swelled up something awful. But fortunately, he's doing much better today, and the doctors think he'll be well enough to go home in a day or so.
I'm well enough to go
I
home
love
right
them. They're so
now.
cute.
No, you're not. If I don't stay here with him, he'll get up and walk right out that door.
No, I won't.
No, I won't. I love them. They're just so cute. King, yes, I do too. It is a not. I keep thinking it's like a new obsession of mine, like getting into like scary games and stuff like that. It's not a new obsession. It just feels like it. But I'm definitely into scary games and stuff like that. Now than I was when, like, say 5 years ago. 5 years ago, the only games that I was really playing were Halo, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, and Skyrim. You know, like, that's pretty much it. Of course I tried other games, of course. But when I started playing Resident Evil, it kind of opened up everything for me. It was so fun. Now I'm like, oh, I'm wanting to play all the scary games. Like, oh my gosh, like all of them. Oh, I love it.
Would you rather that Bess and George and I postpone our visit?
Oh, good heavens, no. I won't hear of it. You're going to go on as if none of this ever happened. You just go get a horse from Tex. He's the head wrangler. And go riding to your heart's content. I told Shorty to go ahead with the cookout I planned for tonight, and...
The envelope. Have her take that envelope to Mary.
Oh, good idea.
Get horse
There's
from
an envelope
Tex.
in the roll-top desk in the den marked Mary. If you could ride over to Mary Yazzie and give it to her, we'd really appreciate it.
I'll do it right away. Did you say I'd have to ride there?
Because of the way the roads are set up around here, it takes longer to drive to her place from the ranch than it does to get there on horseback. Dave will tell you how to get there.
She's gonna have to get the key to the desk from him, too.
Oh, that's right. I always lock the roll top. Dave has the key. Oh, dear. It seems like there was something else I wanted to tell you.
The horse, Bet. Tell her about the phantom horse.
Did he say phantom horse?
Yes. You see, last night we...
Hello, Mr. Raleigh. Time for those tests.
Uh-oh. We have to go. Don't worry about us, dear. You just go have fun. Just be sure to wear a hat and drink plenty of water. It's gonna be another hot one. Bye!
No, wait. Just tell me about the... phantom horse?
I feel like I'd be like, you know, I think we're just gonna postpone. Right? I feel like I would just be like, yeah, I think we're just gonna postpone, you know, just wait until he's out of the hospital. You know, like, especially since the fact that these even aren't her relatives, they're Bess and George's. So I'd be like, I'd feel really weird being there, you know, the only one there. Slenderman and Five Nights at Freddy's are your favorites? I have seen Slenderman. I've not played it. I've seen it though. And Five Nights at Freddy's, I've heard of the game, obviously, but I've never played them. I know there's more. Sheriff's number. I always loved this kitchen. I don't know why. This whole like atmosphere and like how the house was like, it's so pretty. But you know, I just thought about something. I just thought of it. Where are the bedrooms? There are no bedrooms. It's literally just the kitchen and then here. There's no bedrooms. Oh my gosh, I just had a mind-blown moment. Mind. You've played the original Five Nights at Freddy's? Yeah, I've never played any of them. I feel like that is something I need to, you know, experience. The other part of me is like, I don't know, because, and they also make like VR games, right? I mean, I could be totally wrong on that, but like, I feel like they do make Five Nights at Freddy's like a VR game. I should. Don't do that to me.
Hey, you must be Nancy.
Hey, Shorty.
I'm the cook, Shorty Thurmond. Welcome to Shadow Ranch. Come on over here and tell me about yourself. You have talked to the Rawleys, right?
That sounds really fun. I might do that. This is exactly how I would have imagined Shorty from reading the books. Granted, I haven't read the books, and, you know, this book specifically in like 15 years. But, wait, no, more than that. You know, but this is exactly how I would have pictured Shorty.
I have, and I still can't believe what happened to Ed.
That is creepy, isn't it? But the horse, that was even creepier. See, I was just about to crawl into bed last night when all of a sudden this glowing horse comes galloping up outside.
In the non-existent bedrooms?
And rears and paws, whinnying and snorting. Then it just wheels around and gallops off into the night. It was Dirk Valentine's horse, you know. Now it's a phantom.
Dirk Valentine?
Dirk Valentine was an outlaw around here back in the 1880s. Legend has it he was in love with Frances Humber.
Oh.
She lived right here on Shadow Ranch. Unfortunately, her daddy was the sheriff.
Why is it always the girl's father is the sheriff and and an outlaw, you know, comes into town and, you know, and then they fall in love, but her sheriff dad doesn't like it, you know? It's like Five Nights at Freddy's VR game. I'll check those out.
Ouch.
Because of him, Valentine was captured and eventually hanged. Ever since, the ghost of his horse has been roaming the desert, cursing whoever sees him with bad luck.
What a great story.
Story? All I know is Ed Raleigh
Story?
sees the horse, and what happens less than 2 minutes later? He gets bit by a rattlesnake. You do the math.
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Okay. See, look at this. Isn't this pretty? That room is bigger than what it is. It's like a TARDIS. It's how it's bigger on the inside. Except, actually, it's bigger on the outside, I would assume. Okay, okay, they said I have to get the key from Dave.
You talked to the Raleighs?
Okay, yes, guys, I have talked to the Raleighs. That's 2 people now. I have called them.
I sure did. Do you think Ed's gonna be all right?
He'll be
Jeez.
okay. Getting bit by a rattler's no picnic, but it sounds like he's out of the woods.
Shorty told me about the phantom horse that appeared just before it happened. Did you see it too?
It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Guess you're gonna be asking me a lot of questions, huh?
Yeah. So?
I'm sorry. Am I bugging you?
The Raleighs said you were a detective.
Amateur detective. It's just kind of a hobby.
I'm gonna be honest
Kind of a
with you,
hobby.
ma'am.
Pfft.
We were short a couple hands to begin with, and now with the Raleighs gone and everybody on edge over what happened last night, well, this is not a good time to be visiting Shadow Ranch, that's all.
I offered to leave, but they told me no.
How do you think that rattlesnake wound up in the Raleigh's bedroom?
In the
Probably
non-existent
crawled into a mouse hole
bedrooms.
sometime during the day and took a nap. Nighttime's when they're most active. Something the Raleighs found out the hard way.
Could somebody have put it there?
Guess it's possible. Person would have to know how to handle snakes, of course, but then if you work in the desert, that's one of the things that's good to know.
The Raleighs asked me to take something out to Mary Yazi's, but it's in the den in the roll-top desk, which is locked. They said you had the key?
Sure do. They gave me their key ring at the hospital.
Great, thanks.
Why do they lock the roll top if they gave Dave the key? It doesn't make any sense.
To get to Mary's shop, just follow the trail that goes northeast out of the corral. Can't miss it. And I should probably warn you, she doesn't like the Raleighs.
Why not?
No idea. Not really any of my business.
I'll let you get back to work.
Appreciate it.
Then how do you know she doesn't like the Raleighs? Did she actually tell you? Like, I feel like if you find out that, like, oh, the person doesn't like it, you find out something else. Oh, no, that's not the roll top. This is the roll top disc. So how's everybody doing tonight? Today, whatever it is for you guys. To Ed and Bet Raleigh, just because you fired me, don't make another mistake and think that you've heard the last of me, because you haven't. We all know that I deserve a second chance. Letting me go without giving me one was just plain
Sounds
wrong.
like this Jane Nash person has it out for the Raleighs.
In fact, you know what your problem is? You don't believe in justice. But see, I do. That's the way my brother and I were raised. Justice always prevails. Although sometimes it needs a little help. You'll see Jane Nash. Uh-oh. That's a big old threat right there.
The Raleighs sold a trunk full of junk to Mary Yazzie.
Bill of sale. Used steamer trunk containing junk items from Shadow Ranch, sold to Mary Yazzie, price $85. Ooh. Oh no, I hope you feel better soon. There's nothing worse than one of those. But I swear, I feel like I catch everything. Especially, like, in the winter and stuff, you know? Okay, so I got that. I gotta get a horse from Tex.
So which one are you?
You're the typical, like, bad boy cowboy. You know, like the outlaw, like, this is what you would think a bad guy, like, outlaw.
Excuse me?
The Raleigh said they were going to be inviting some young ladies out here. I take it you're one of them.
Well, yeah.
Yes, I'm Nancy Drew. And you are?
I'm the head wrangler. You want to ride, you come to me. You prove to me you know what you're doing, I may just let you.
He was a lot nicer in the books.
Did you see the Phantom Horse last night?
I saw something. Just what? I still ain't sure. Now, if you want to ride, listen up. First thing you're gonna do is never ride unless you're wearing a hat and gloves. And unless you got a full canteen of water. You can wear that hat over there. It's Mrs. Raleigh's. Got a helmet built right in. Her gloves are on the saddle you'll be using. And you can get a canteen from Shorty. Then you're gonna saddle and bridle your horse. No need to brush him. I do that when I bring him in. Then you're gonna lead him to the mountain block in the corral and mount up. Then I'm gonna ask you some questions. You can't ride outside the corral till you get all the answers right.
Once I pass your test, can I ride any time I want?
Long as you talk to me first. When you're done riding, you're gonna dismount, hook your horse up, take the saddle and bridle off and put him back where you got him. Always keep your gloves with your saddle.
Again, he was a lot nicer in the book.
Do these horses ground tie?
Yep. If you get off when you're on the trail, don't tie your reins to nothing. Just drop them. And barring an earthquake or something, old Bob will stay put.
Bob? Who's Bob?
The bay over there. Name's Bob. That's who I'm putting you on.
Well, that no one really tried to have a lot of imagination when naming that horse, huh?
May I go riding now?
Nope. With the Raleighs gone, the ranch is real short-handed. Before you ride, you're gonna have to go see if Shorty's got any chores that need doing.
No!
Gotta get a canteen from him anyway.
Talk to you later.
Just stay out of trouble.
I don't wanna.
Well, hello there. You got some friends back there?
Bob, Clyde, Ace. Ace, I feel like, is like a typical horse name, and so is Clyde. But not Bob. That's a weird...
Hello?
Why did that scare me?
It's Beth and George.
Hi, I'm at the ranch. Where
uh.
are you guys?
Guess.
The airport in Phoenix?
We're at the airport in Omaha, Nebraska.
Why did that scare me?
Our plane had to land here so they could fix some problem with the radio, and now they're saying we could be on the ground for hours.
Hours? You're kidding.
Who knows what's really going on? Yeah, no one around here ever gives you a straight answer.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
A lot. Last night, Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet found a rattlesnake in their room.
Oh my gosh! Are they okay?
Well, actually, it bit Uncle Ed.
Is he all right?
He will be. Right now, he's in the hospital. He'll probably be there for a day or two. Aunt Bet's staying with him.
Oh my gosh!
And apparently a phantom horse showed up at just about the same time as that snake.
A phantom horse?
Oh yeah, it's the whole thing.
Times to get stranded in some stupid airport. Look, Look, you just better keep us posted, Nancy Drew.
I won't.
That's all I gotta say. We're so bored. George just bought a book on 19th century clothing and accessories.
George did?
It's the only thing in the bookstore here that looked halfway interesting. So if you need to know anything that's even remotely related to 19th century fashion, let us know, okay?
Sounds good to me.
So what else has been going on?
That's it for now.
Have fun. Wish you were here. Kidding.
I feel like, does anybody ever really keep them posted? Right? Like, does anybody really ever do that?
Hey there, Nancy. Man, I wish the Raleighs were here.
How come?
I'm really looking forward to you and me sitting down and having a nice conversation, especially with all the weird stuff that's going on. I'm so busy getting all their chores done in addition to my own that I barely have time to talk to myself, let alone to you. Enough of me complaining. What's up?
Okay. Depends. Yeah, I mean, well, sometimes when you need to get a hint from them because you're stuck, sometimes the game will like automatically make Nancy like catch them up, you know?
Tex said I should get a canteen from you and see if there are any chores you
Oh,
let
it's
me
so
to do.
cold.
Music to my ears. First thing you can
so
do for me is
cold.
go out to the garden and pick all the ripe vegetables. You know what ripe vegetables look like, don't you?
My hands are freezing. Sorta.
You bet I do.
Good, because if you pick vegetables that aren't ripe yet, I'll be real ticked. You can put them in the vegetable basket that's hanging outside. And one more thing. Sometime today, I need you to build a cooking fire in the pit outside. I'll light it when I'm ready to start cooking. And be sure to fill the bucket out there with water and leave it by the pit. You know, just in case something catches on fire that isn't supposed to. The
Makes
Raleighs
sense.
wanted to have a cookout tonight, and by golly, we're gonna have a cookout no matter who is or isn't here.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by anytime.
Oh man, a cookout. Cookout sounds good. Burgers, hot dogs. Man, that sounds good.
Bank robbers?
Okay, I have to light this, which means I need that. 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 And that. I think that's enough. Nope. Wait, right here. That's right. Okay, time to chop some wood. Is it there? And then there? Excuse me.
Just missed.
Dang it. Maybe that? Yeah! Okay, then there, then there. Dang it! Yeah! Woo!
There. Just call me Nancy Paul Bunyan Drew.
There we go. Okay, so grab that.
I need something to put the fire out.
There we go.
Wonder who wrote this.
Okay, is it this first?
So far, so
Yep.
good.
Then
Should
this,
do it.
and then where are the logs? Did I not pick them up? I didn't pick up the logs. Dang it! I gotta put all that back.
So far, so good. That should do it. There. One
There we go.
extremely well-built campfire, if I do say so myself.
Yay!
Great looking fire, Nancy. Nice job.
Thank you. There we go. Okay, so now I just gotta pick the vegetable. I don't know which one. I don't know. I'm just gonna pick these and hope for the best.
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
You betcha.
Hey, there's stuff that's way overripe in here.
Go-
Well, I'll just pitch it. In the meantime, go back out there and try again.
No!
Right.
I have 2. Okay. It's stupid though.
It's so hot,
That's
I
gotta
should get
be
these
it, right?
vegetables into Shorty right away.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
You betcha.
Good for
Yes.
you. Now, second thing I need you to do for me is take this, go out to the chicken coop and fill it up with eggs. Just be careful of that basket. It's kinda old.
Well, I'd
I
better get
did
going.
it.
Pleasure talking to you.
Gotta fix this though. That won't work. There we go. I want this. Oh, there we go. It's this one. There we go. Nope. 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 Why is it not working? There we go. Got it. This one. Nope. This one right there. There we go. Almost there. Why couldn't anybody else like fix this? That's what I don't get.
There.
Got
Am
it.
I good or what? Voila!
Got it. What happens if you don't fix the basket and then you get the eggs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You gotta like walk away, and then like Dave will go and get the. Dang it! Why, Dave? Dave, I need you to pick up the crazy chicken. There we go. There we go. Shorty, got
Got
the
those eggs for me?
right here.
Right here.
Good for you.
Yay.
Anything I can do for you now?
Canteen of water.
Do you think I could get a canteen of water from you?
Got one right here. You're good to go.
Whew.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
I like how in the game you don't have to do anything with the canteen. You just gotta get the canteen.
Need something?
May I go riding now?
Yep. If you got everything I told you need, and you think you know your stuff when it comes to horses, old Bob's all yours.
Yay.
Talk to you later.
No hurry.
Got it. There we go. No! That's stupid. No, I did it.
Come on, Bob.
There we go. I just didn't click it all the way, I guess.
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Ready for some questions?
You bet.
Where's the horse's hocks?
On its back legs.
That's 1 out of 10.
Ask me something else.
Where's the horse's frog?
On the bottom of its hoof.
2 out of 10. Got a long way to go.
Ask me something else.
How tall is a horse that's 15 hands?
5 feet.
3 down, 7 to go.
Ask me something else.
What kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
A gaited horse.
That's 4 right.
Ask me something else.
How can you tell if a horse is colicking?
It keeps lying down, then standing up.
That's 5. You're halfway there.
Yes, okay. Oh. My cat's here.
Ask me something else.
What's the difference between a bay and a chestnut?
A bay has black points.
Bingo. That was number 6.
Ask me something else.
What tribe bred the first Appaloosas?
The Nez Perce.
7 down. You're in the home stretch.
Ask me something else.
What part of a horse is most likely to be hurt when it founders?
Its feet.
8 right. Just 2 to go.
Ask me something else.
What part of the saddle should you always check before you head out on the trail?
The cinch.
This here's your final question.
I'm ready.
What is a mule?
Oh no, is it a male horse and a female donkey, or is it a female horse and a male? Wait.
The offspring of a female horse and a male donkey.
Well, you answered all the questions right.
Yes!
And I can tell by the way you sit, you ain't gonna go falling off for no good reason. So you're free to ride outside the corral. Just don't go galloping all over the place. Because if you bring old Bob back all hot and sweaty, you can kiss your cowgirl
thank you so much
days
for
at
the,
Shadow Ranch goodbye.
Confetti.
Okay, Bob. What do you
Yes.
say we do some sightseeing?
You know, that is a whole stinking lot to, you know, to be able to go outside the thing. Oh, this is a cute little shop.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, are you Mary Yazzie?
That's me. I didn't hear a car. Did you hike in or come by horse?
I rode here. I'm Nancy Drew.
So where are you staying?
Shadow Ranch.
I heard what happened last night. Tough break for the Raleighs. Getting that place going has been a real struggle for them.
How
Aw.
did you hear about it?
Word gets around.
Here, I have something for you. Bet wanted me to give you this.
Great. I want to buy a small piece of property from them. It must be their response.
Bad news?
They rejected my offer. Well, I guess that's that. But as
Why
long
would-
as you're here, look around. All the jewelry you see, all the rugs, the beadwork, the pottery, they were all made by local artists, including yours truly. So if you want to know something, especially if you want to know how much something is, just ask.
Why did she want to buy property from the Raleighs?
I understand that you bought a trunk full of junk from the Raleighs recently.
Yeah, they didn't want much for it, so I took it off their hands. Problem is, I still don't know what's in it because I can't figure out how to open it.
May I take a look at it?
Sure, it's right over there.
It was great talking to you.
Ride safely.
Arlena Purcell. That looks kind of like her. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I can do it. I feel like they changed her appearance when she's actually in game, like in the blue I keep wanting to the last tree in the Blooming Canyon. There we go. I was starting to get that Elvis Presley song for some reason. It was like, no, not. Wow. I swear, this whole like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I do it? Oh, did I save it? Did I save it? Did I save it? Yes! Woo! Got it. It should be all of it, right? Yay!
Cool. An old token. Or something.
Woo! I did it. That's cool.
Tuning forks. Cool.
We also deal in local antiques. Ask for details.
That trunk looks really old. Would you mind if I try to get this open?
Please do. In fact, if you get it open, I'll let you keep something from it. You can have your pick.
But then you can't do it yet. Okay. I did get a horse from Tex, and then I took the letter to Mary. So right now, I don't have anything that, you know. Sure, let's call her. Even though we gotta go through her stupid machine.
Thank you for holding, and thank you for calling.
Never mind. No, Nancy.
Miss Purcell's latest novel, like Wind Through My Heart, was an instant bestseller, and like so many of her novels.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's how I am too, Nancy. Okay, I'm gonna call Bess and get a hint, because I'm really trying not to...
Hey, Bess.
Nancy, our link to the world of excitement and intrigue and decent food. What's the latest?
Because I'm trying to do it without much online help. Like, I'll get help from you all, but trying to avoid online, like, walkthroughs and stuff like that, if I can help it. Now, if I get really stuck, then yes, but...
How about some hints?
I think that can be arranged. What do you need?
I'm not sure what I should do next.
Check that task list you keep in your notepad, or the case notes you keep there. Maybe those will help.
Seriously, that's what you give me?
There's a secret compartment at the back of the blanket chest in the den. Any hints as to how to open it?
Those 3 holes must be some kind of lock. Maybe you need to find 3 square-bottomed keys. Figuring out which direction to turn each of them could be tricky, though. Take your time, Nancy. You'll figure it out. Yeah, the clock's not ticking on this one.
That's it for now.
Have fun. Wish you were here. Kidding.
I'm finished. I'm... Check. I'm finished with that. I haven't done that. I'm finished with that. That's done.
Those 3 holes at on the top of that blanket chest in the den might be some kind of lock. Figure out how to open it. Okay. So I guess that's next. Because I've talked to her. I can't talk to her about anything else. So I guess I need to go do that now. So what is everybody's like favorite cookie? Like, boom, Christmas comes, then what? Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, hang on. They said the clock, so it has to be the clock.
That's not the right time. Must be broken.
Okay, that's 4. So 4, is it 9? Wait, hold on. The birds, they were colored, right?
Something goes here.
Blue, red, yellow. Okay. Chocolate chip? Yes. Shortbread? Nah. Like, I like them. Gotta be made. Okay, so blue is 2. Red is 12. And yellow is 7. So it's... Nope, not that. So... I love the chocolate chip cookies when they're like just out of, like just cooked, you know? So like hot. You know, like so hot to like you're like burning your mouth. Hot. 12. And blue is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got it! Merrill Humber.
July 4th, 1882. Got swore March
Okay,
30th, August 2nd, September 13th, January 4th. I haven't seen or heard from Frances in a year.
I'll just fast forward to the end.
She's on her way home, but when I look in my heart, I know this is a lie. She'll never come back to Shadow Ranch, and it is my fault. I'll just have to find a way to live with it.
It's so sad.
This doesn't look like it was ever opened.
As usual, things did not work out like I planned. Just when I get everything fixed just right for you to go looking for the thing I hid for you, I go and get myself arrested.
Aww.
No matter what you hear, nothing is gonna happen to me. I will be fine and we will be together soon, I promise. Meanwhile, you can keep busy by looking for what I hid. Start by using this piece of paper to mark where all the rock pictures are. They will tell you what to do next. Your favorite flowers and the flowers on your favorites, start keeping them in mind too. I will leave a message for you in this here cell, just in case they decide to move me to the jail down in Tumbleweed or something. I like vexing your brain, because when you are thinking real hard, like when you're playing the piano,
Aww.
you are more beautiful than anything in the world.
That's so
I am
sweet.
sure to be out of here before you find my treasure, but in case I am not, know that it is all yours, and that you are more precious to me than 10,000 treasures put together. 9, 12, 15, 22, 5, 25, 15, 21. Dirk. P.S. I do not and never will hold what your father did to me against you.
That's so sad. Nope. Dang it. Yeah. Okay.
Can't check that off yet.
I can
Check.
mark that off. So what is this now? Find out why Mary is so eager to buy that property from the Raleighs. Figure out how to open that trunk Mary bought from the Raleighs. I guess that's next. Is that? I'm gonna go talk to Dave.
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
I found a letter that may have been written by Dirk Valentine to Frances Humber way back in the 1880s. What do you know about them?
I know there's a painting of her over in the ranch house, and that's about it. Why? What'd the letter say?
It suggested that Dirk had buried something very valuable around here.
Well, if the guy did hide something, it's probably long gone by now.
How long have you worked here?
About as long as the Raleighs have lived here. About 3 months, I guess. I was their first hire. First me, then Tex, then Shorty.
Tex seems a little ornery.
He
Oh,
does
yeah.
his job, and he does it good. Far as I'm concerned, that's all that's important.
I talked to my friends Bess and George. Their plane's been delayed. They aren't sure when they're going to get here.
Sorry to hear that. Well, to be honest, I'm not, really.
Jeez.
Driving back and forth to the airport takes a lot of time, and time's one thing we're all running kind of short of around here.
Jeez, Dave.
I'll let you get back to work.
Take care.
That was rude.
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Have you ever met Mary Yazzie?
Course, nice lady. I mean, for the most part. Gets real unfriendly when the subject of the Rowleys comes up.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the piece of property she's been trying to buy from the Rowleys?
Well, I know she says she wants to buy it because she feels spiritually drawn to it, but I think she's got something up her sleeve. Oh, Nancy, it's great having you here. I mean, I like to talk, you know? I like to converse, to debate, to discuss.
You like to gossip, don't you?
More than anything. Which isn't a bad thing. People like you and I are fascinated by the human condition, that's all.
Really?
So, who else do you want to talk about?
Nobody really.
Nobody really.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
4911. Thank you. Wish I don't have to... Do I actually have to talk to Tex every single time? Or can I just take it and leave? I'm gonna see what happens. Can I like just do it?
Come on, Bob.
Or is Tex gonna be like zoom, you know, like it's like block the way, and it's like no. Hey, yay, I can. Hang on just a second. So 4911. Is that left to right? I assume. Six, 7, 8, 9.
I got the trunk open.
Woo!
Great, thank you. Go ahead and take something from it. You deserve a reward.
I need that. And then get this. Poke it. No.
I wonder how you open this.
Well, I just had it in my hand. Really? That's so stupid that I have to ask him every single time.
Bingo!
I liked him in the book.
H. Francis Humber?
Come on. Dang it, I messed up. Why? Got it. Yeah.
Green bottle.
Green
under...
bottle.
Wonder what that means.
Under. Green bottle under. Okay, I can leave now, right? That's it, right? I don't have to go back out. I probably should have stayed. I'm waiting for it. Oh, my cat did something. Hi, Tex.
You still here?
You sound
Oh,
surprised.
he's not getting mad at me.
You and your friends, if they ever show up, you ain't gonna last more than 3 days out here.
Jerk.
Well, I hope you like surprises, Tex, because you're in for one.
City folk can't take living out here. Too rugged, too much work, too dangerous.
Do you know anything about the treasure that Dirk Valentine supposedly hid for his sweetheart?
Nope.
Figures. Talk to you later.
If you last that long.
But he didn't get mad at me. Yay. Keep your eyes peeled for a green bottle that's under something. Ask Shorty if he's got any chores for me to do.
I'm finished with that. Can't check that off till it's done. Can't check that off.
I was fully expecting him to get mad at me. Okay, so find out why Mary is so eager.
I haven't done that yet.
Okay, find out where the rock pressures are that Dirk Valentine told Francis to mark on that map he made for her. Excuse me.
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Maybe you only have to ask Tex like in the beginning of the day, you know. So like, if you ask him in the morning, and then you're just free to go about during that day, because this game is broken up into 3 days.
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
I'll let you get back to work.
See you later.
Maybe I already talked to Tex. Maybe I have to go talk to Mary. I mean, because I can't talk to anybody. I can't do anything.
Come on, Bob.
I mean, that's something that I could think of because, like,
Hi, can I help you with something?
Are there many petroglyphs around here?
Yep.
If you take
Here
the
we go.
trail to Cougar Bend, there are hundreds. A lot of them were probably made by the Anasazi. They lived in the area until about 700 years ago, when they just suddenly picked up and left.
I won something that looks like a token when I played that game over there. What is it?
They actually used those for something back in the 1880s, but I don't know what.
It was great talking to you.
Thanks for stopping by.
and that's where I go to this. Oh. Trail stop, Cougar Bend, yes! Okay. I thought I had the ghost town unlocked first, before Trail Stop and Cougar Bend. Interesting. 1, 2. Here lies Charlie Best Mule, whatever lived. Never kicked me or nothing. Rip. What is it, like 3 now?
Heck, why walk when I can ride? Better not leave old Bob behind.
Rattling sound. Nope. Snakes scare me so bad. I hate snakes. Oh, okay. I thought, well, I mean, I haven't played this in forever, but I thought I got the ghost town unlocked first. I'm gonna have to look up a picture for this, because this one always gets me. No, let me click the dang. Here we go. Want to make sure that I get all of them clicked. Okay, nothing there. But I can't get the ones over there, up here.
If I had a rope, I could lasso that tree branch and pull myself up.
Yeah, can't do that because I don't have a rope. Mark where all the petroglyphs are on the map Dirk made for Francis. Okay, so I'm done here until I get a rope. Where do I go now? Do I maybe go back to, Shadow Ranch? But Tex is the one who gives me a rope, right? So I don't remember how I get it brought up with him. Back to the ranch? Okay. They used to have a game for the iPad from this game, and I don't remember what you ever did on it, but I had the game and I loved it. But they also had, oh gosh, they had Ghost of Thornton Hall on the iPad as well. And I think they actually like took both of those things off of like the App Store or whatever, or whatever thing you get to. They were fun. I loved it. Wait, I gotta talk to Tex. I loved it. It was so fun. I mean, for what I can remember, because, you know, it was a long time ago.
Something?
I need a rope. Do you think I could borrow yours?
Nope.
Excuse me, and I just banged my hand on my mic. That hurt. No. Wait, you jerk!
Talk to you later.
Just stay out of trouble.
Okay, well then, how do I get a rope? Thank you.
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
I'll let you get back to work.
Ma'am?
He's the only one that's actually, like, respectful. Like, ma'am. Like, well, Shorty says miss.
Nancy, how
Yeah.
may I be of service?
Well, I better get going.
Come back soon.
I did all the chores, right? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. I need 5 more arrowheads. But, okay. Okay, time to call Preston George.
Hello?
Me again. What's the status of your plane?
Nobody'll tell us a thing. And now a bunch of really dark clouds are rolling in. What's going on with you, Nan?
That's not good.
I could sure use a hint when it comes to using that piece of paper Dirk left for Francis to keep track of where the rock pictures are.
Whenever you see a petroglyph, just click on the grid, and 2 letters that mark its place on the grid will appear below. Just make sure that where you click on the grid corresponds as closely as possible to the position of that particular petroglyph out in the desert. If you're careful, pretty soon all those letters will spell out a message.
That's it for now.
Stay in touch. That's an order.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because, yeah, that's... Nope, not Frank and Joe. You know, I never call Frank and Joe whenever I play this.
Charlene Purcell's office.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. May I please speak to Miss Purcell?
Concerning?
I'm staying at a ranch in central Arizona, and since she knows so much about the history of Arizona, I thought maybe she could answer some questions for me.
Questions concerning?
Well, I came across a very old trunk that might contain stuff that has to do with these people named Dirk Valentine and Francis Humber. Only I can't open it.
Did you say Dirk Valentine?
And his girlfriend, Francis Humber, yes.
Huh. Oh, would you hold, please?
Thank you for holding. And thank you for calling the office of Charlena Purcell. Miss Purcell's latest novel, Like Wind Through My Heart, was an instant bestseller. And like so many of her novels, it recently received the Catherine Coop Award for Historical Excellence. Reading a Charlena Purcell novel is like traveling through time to the old Southwest on the wings of love.
That was painful.
This is Charlena. Who is this again?
Nancy Drew?
Tell me about the trunk you found.
Well, the lock seems to have something to do with this image that's engraved on the trunk right above it.
Describe the image.
It's this kind of abstract design made up of hearts and doves and the initials EH and AH.
EH would be Eldridge Humber, and AH would be Abigail Humber. Frances Humber's grandparents on her father's side. Her mother died when she was 10. Now, the picture no doubt commemorates their wedding day, which was 4/9/11. April 9th, 1811.
And that's where you find out about the trunk.
Those numbers must have something to do with the directions in which those wrenches need to be pointing.
I'm afraid I wouldn't know. In the course of my research, I've only read about the trunks Merrill and Eldridge Humber handcrafted. I've never actually opened one. However, I've been running across fascinating tidbits concerning the Humber family and stashing them away for years. When I have enough tidbits stashed away, I may well write a book about them.
Then you'd probably be very interested to know what's in this trunk.
Yes, I would. And since I've helped you, or tried to, it's only fair that you help me, don't you think?
Sure, I'll keep you posted.
Got a point.
Did I mention that I'm staying at Shadow Ranch?
This just gets better and better. I'll tell my assistant to put your calls through immediately. By the way, why are you so interested in the Humbers?
Knowing more about
long story.
them and what happened in the past may help me figure out something that's going on in the present. I'm kind of a detective.
That makes two of us. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Okay, so done with that. As usual, get Texas permission to go riding.
Can't check that off yet.
Okay, that's weird. That's why she's saying for me to go ask him, because I think that's when he's gonna say that I need to do the things.
Need something?
What?
Talk to you later.
Yahoo.
Why? Okay. Nothing. How do I... Okay, how do I get the rope then? So that's next.
Come on, Bob.
Yeah, I can't click this yet. Dang it. Well, how do I get... Dang. I'm gonna go talk to Mary. Because I talked to everybody else. Huh. Well, then... How do I finish day 1?
Hi, can I help you with something?
It was great talking to you.
Come in again.
The one thing that, like, I hate about these games is that, like, if you're stuck and you're like, oh, maybe if I go talk to somebody, you know? You go to talk to every single person and, like, all, like, nothing. You can't talk to them at all, and it's so annoying. Okay. Let's go to the trail stop, look around. Maybe I have to, Nothing. 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 Oh, arrow ahead. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6. Yay. Make it easier on myself
I'll
when
let Bob do the walking.
making it easier on myself when I'm gonna have
Heck,
to
why
do
walk
that.
when I can ride?
Okay. Cougar Bend. Maybe something else I have to look at. There's everything here. Okay, I've been everywhere. I apparently have to go to Cougar Bend, but I don't know what I have to do. What happens if I leave?
All right, that's it. If you don't know enough to take the saddle and bridle off your horse before you go traipsing off, you don't deserve a horse. No more riding for you, sister.
Uh-oh. It's off. That's odd.
Need something?
Talk to you later.
No hurry.
Tex. Make me angry.
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
I'll let you get back to work.
Take care.
Okay, nothing there. Okay, I got the fire pit. I got the water. I did the veggies. I got the eggs.
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Well, I'd better
Well,
get
what did I
going.
Come
forget?
back soon.
Shadow Ranch cake. Rattlesnake chili. That is, ironic. The Shadow Ranch cake looks good. Not complete without icing and my marzipan flour. Maybe I gotta call Charlena again. That's the only thing I can think of. Is that I found out about the trunk. Now I gotta get into.
Hi, this is Nancy.
Now I gotta tell her
Drew.
about
May
what
I
was in the
please speak
trunk.
to Miss Purcell?
She told me to put you right through. She even told me to make sure you didn't have to listen to that recording again. You really rate.
Hello, Nancy. So what have you discovered?
I opened that trunk and found a locket watch in it that used to belong to Francis.
And was anything in the locket watch?
Half a picture. I'm pretty sure what's there is a picture of Francis. I think the missing half was of her father. Anyway, on the back it said, "Green bottle under."
Wonder what that means.
I was kind of hoping you'd know.
Sorry, I know a lot about the Humbers, but I don't know everything. What happened to all of Dirk Valentine's ill-gotten gains? That's what I'd really like to know.
Actually, I may know what happened to it.
If you're talking about the rumor that Dirk hid his fortune in such a way that only Francis would be able to find it, I know all about it. And I tend to believe it, seeing that Dirk was basically just a high-spirited, fun-loving guy who loved to take risks. The thing is, after Dirk's demise, Frances spent the rest of her life teaching school in Ohio, which strongly suggests that she never found the treasure, so the rumor probably isn't true.
You don't know that.
I have reason to believe that it is.
Really? Tell me.
I found a letter from Dirk that Frances never read. It told her how to start looking for what he'd hidden for her. His clues were rather obtuse, though.
For example?
For example, he refers to her favorite flowers and the flowers on her favorites. Do you know what that means?
No, and that's the problem. Whatever clues he left for her no doubt relate to things only she and no one else would understand.
Well, I'm going to try to figure it out anyway.
That's the spirit. And if you think there's something I can help you with, please do not hesitate to call.
Talk to you soon.
That would be great.
Well, that didn't help. Okay, figure out a way to get on that ledge at Cougar Bend. Mark where all the petroglyphs are on the map. Keep your eyes peeled for green bottle under. Find out where the rock piercers are that Dirk Valentine told Francis to mark on that map he made for her, but that doesn't tell me anything. Did I look at everything in here? No, not that. Yep, I looked here. I am so confused. So confused. Thought I could ring it. That'd be cool. It's gotta be something small that I'm just not remembering, and I don't understand.
Need something?
Talk to you later.
If you last that long.
I'm so confused.
Come on, Bob. Good boy.
I don't know, like, what to do. Totally confused.
Hi, can I help you with something?
It was great talking to you.
Ride safely.
Let's see. Okay, trail stop maybe? Okay, I'm gonna call them and ask them.
Hello?
Me again. What's the status of your plane?
Nobody'll tell us a thing. And now a bunch of really dark clouds are rolling in. What's going
We
on?
already knew that.
Apparently last night, this glowing horse came galloping up out of nowhere, caused a huge commotion, then went galloping off and disappeared.
It was glowing?
Evidently, it was pretty spooky.
You're there investigating phantom horses, and what are we doing? A big fat nothing. That does it, George. We're suing the airline.
Has either of you two ever read anything by an author named Charlena Purcell? She writes romance novels that take place in the Old West.
That rules me out. I saw her on a talk show once. Seemed kind of full of herself. Why do you ask?
I had to call her in order to open this old trunk at Mary Yazzie. She knows a lot about the people who used to live at Shadow Ranch.
I bet I know more about 19th century clothing design than she does.
Okay.
Don't you think it's kind of odd how that rattlesnake showed up in the Raleigh's bedroom right
I don't
after
understand
that
why.
phantom horse showed up outside?
You don't buy that it was an unfortunate coincidence?
Dave said when the horse appeared, everyone ran outside to look.
So, you're saying someone used the horse to lure everyone outside, then put the snake in their room, knowing no one would be watching?
It's possible, don't you think?
But if you're right, it means someone wants to hurt Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed.
Aw.
Oh my gosh! If you're right, it means that someone is on the ranch.
And whoever it is must be working with an accomplice. You know, someone to wrangle the horse.
So everyone there is a suspect.
That's right.
Well, you don't have to sound so happy about it.
That's it for now.
Have fun.
Dang
Wish
it.
you were here. Kidding.
I don't understand why I can't figure this out. And it's really, really bugging me. Yeah, I just do not understand why I can't finish day 1. Like, it's really annoying. I've never had this much trouble with day 1 before. Now watch, it's something like really, really small. Do I put the hat back? No.
Need something?
Talk to you later.
No hurry.
I was able to ask him about his rope. Could it be doing the combination on the trunk before I got access to Charlena? Could that be it? Arizona. Then cliff dwellings. Look at everything, I guess. Different version. Bought it, but like, I've never had this much trouble before, though. I don't understand it. Okay, cactus. Looking at everything. Harvesting vegetables. Figure out a way.
Can't check that.
I've played this game like 1,000 times.
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Okay, I'm gonna look up a walkthrough. Okay. Okay. Doing that. Did that. Okay. I don't know. Like, I have no idea. Yeah, it's saying that I did everything. I do not get it.
Charlene Purcell's office.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
Say no more.
Hello, Nancy. What's the latest?
Talk to you soon.
That would be great.
Anything new? No. Here we call the sheriff, see what happens.
Hernandez.
Hi, are you the sheriff?
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm staying at Shadow Ranch.
Oh, yeah, how's that doing?
You heard what happened to him?
Of course, I'm the sheriff. I hear everything. You gonna pull through?
It looks that way, yes. They're going to keep him in the hospital for a day or two just to be sure.
Good, that's good. Only met him a couple of times, but I liked him. He and his wife, what's her name?
Bet, short for Elizabeth.
They seem real determined to make a go of that place. I like that. So, what can I do for you?
Did you hear about the phantom horse that showed up at Shadow Ranch last night?
Did you say phantom horse?
Just before Ed was bitten by that snake, this glowing horse came galloping up outside, then went galloping away.
Glowing horse? Sounds to me like somebody's playing a joke. Friend of Shorty's, I'll bet, trying to get a rise out of him, and probably succeeding knowing Shorty.
Do you know most of the men who work at Shadow Ranch?
I know them all. That doesn't mean I'm best buddies with them, but it's a pretty small world out here, and I've either known or known of those boys for years.
And they're all stand-up guys, as far as you know?
I'd vouch for every single one of them.
Well, obviously not, because one of them's the bad guy.
Thanks for your help.
Just doing my job.
Okay, well... Huh. I hate this!
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by anytime.
I do not get it. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to end the stream here, because then I guess I will try to figure out what happened, or just play through it myself, like with a walkthrough, to get through day 1. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for more Nancy Drew at the Secret of Shadow Ranch. Chrissy, you're so welcome for the stream. Thank you so much for the help, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, everybody.